and all the distinguished dignitaries. A very good evening. My name is Murungi Lillian, Akiki, 20 years old, from Kagadi district, pursuing a diploma in cosmetology. Thank you so much.
All right. Cosmetology, I'm very interested. I can see the color. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to be speaking about infrastructure development, right?
Yeah.
First things first, are you happy about our infrastructure in tourism?
Yes, generally I'm happy.
You're happy? Everything good?
Some not good, but the government is trying.
Let's talk about the ones that are not good. What do we do?
Pardon?
Let's talk about the ones that are not good. What do we do?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Of course, there are impacts and defects in everything, but the government is trying up. So on some of the problems, there are some solutions. We should organize, and the districts where the roads are not well, because not all the Uganda, it has no safe roads. Some districts have no roads, poor roads, some places have nice roads. So those with poor roads, they should organize, talk to their district planners, talk to the chairman, everyone concerned, then find a solution for it.
Did you march to Parliament?
I have ever went there.
Did you march on 21st? Was it 21st?
I didn't march because I wanted peace.
You wanted peace, eh? You don't want violence. Yeah. You choose peace. All right. The SE, tourism infrastructure development, can bring both benefits and challenges to local communities. Yeah. While it can spur economic growth and improve quality of life, it can also lead to displacement and social tensions if not managed carefully. Before I get to the question, she spoke about the chimpanzees that are scaring our babies. How are we in position to manage that tension?
Yeah, thank you so much for the question.
In your opinion?
Yeah. To me, I believe those chimpanzees that are scaring the babies.
Our babies.
Our babies.
Yes.
Yeah. Also the animals need care. Animals need care because you yourself, you come from home, you have taken breakfast, you're going for touring, and the animal since morning it hasn't taken anything.
Not even grassed.
Yeah, the only thing is to provide food to them so they can also be busy and have peace. You will come and no problem will happen.
All right. So the government is listening and it's watching. Provide food to these chimpanzees. The question is, how can tourism infrastructure be developed in a way that supports peace and community well-being? You have 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, the moderator of today. Yeah, the major point in this question, we are looking at the major point, which is tourism infrastructure development, which refers to the creation and development of facilities. And these facilities are accommodations, whereby accommodations will look at the hotels, resorts, then the recreation facilities, we look at the pools, beaches, and museums. The transport sectors will look at the airport and will look at the train stations. Then the tourism officers services will look at the travel agencies and currency exchange officers. All these are the facilities. This is the major point that we are talking about, the tourism infrastructure development. All these are tourism sites. So my first point is the fair distribution of revenue. We all know that BUNYORO has been blessed with very many tourist sites. It wouldn't be happy all the revenue being transported abroad without we, the people of BUNYORO, sharing on that revenue, like construction of roads, everything. Would it be fair when all the whites are coming to see Murchison Falls and the Murchison Falls, its roads are poor, and the revenue is not shared fairly? So hence, the development and tourism of infrastructure support peace and community for the fair being. Yes, my next point is the careful construction of roads. These Shengri people, they don't know. People come from Kampala. They just come to construct roads. They don't know They don't know all here there where some skulls buried or some ivories are kept down. They just smash the road because we want clear roads. So people should be careful. People should be careful while constructing these roads. Hence, development in tourism infrastructure support peace and community for the well-being. My second point is training skills. When you train skills, like then in Kagadi, we have the URDT Institute. All what is there, they have the museum, they have an institute that trains things of long ago. It was over last Friday, they had training how was Kabalega, things he left, how he died. We all went there to know. All those who didn't go to school, some of us who got chance were in schools, we studied all this in history. So those who were not in schools, they all got a chance to know who was Kabalega, what are the things that he left. Hence, development in tourism infrastructure, support, peace and community for the well-being. Finally, my last point is allowing the vulnerable people to come in. These vulnerable people also have to have an ending, things to decide about tourism. All these local communities, they all need to know. It's not that only the queens, only the people who have started tourism, that are the people to decide what's going to take place at Machizon. Also, these local communities need to decide and have an oath. Thank you so much.
All right, the judges have some questions about smashing the roads.
Thank you so much, Lillian. I appreciate your sense of humor. My first question, I'm actually going to just ask you what is community well-being?
Thank you so much, the judge of today. The community well-being. We are talking about the community feeling at ease, feeling happy about the things that are taking place.
I also have one question.
Yes.
You gave us examples of tourism infrastructure, like roads, the social facilities like beaches, and those others. Then you talked about hotels. So, kindly help us understand, because you have here a question that is posed to you. We need to know how these things are developed, right? They are put in place, like let's say where you come from in Kagadi. If the road has been constructed, if they put there a beach, if they put there a hotel, you understand? How can this support peace? Again, how does it bring about peace and community well-being? Thank you.
You're welcome. Revenue has more importance, tourism has more importances. We look at the foreign exchange, we look at the revenue which is shared. That revenue is the revenue that works the roads. The government doesn't get its own money. Those speakers don't get their own money. It's the revenue that we do from tourism, the foreign exchange, that make roads, hence making the community happy and peaceful. Thank you so much.
Right, I love the approach, but maybe lastly from me, how do we draw the issue of accountability and infrastructure development? Because we understand there is a lot of money or revenue that is generated from tourism. The question is about accountability.
Accountability versus?
In tourism, okay.
Accountability in tourism. Thank you so much, the moderator of today. Accountability in tourism. Yeah, we have very many tourist sites, like here in BUNYORO. We have the Machizon, we have the Karuma, we have the Kalbat. All those things correct the revenue. And whereby the government needs to know the accountability. Whereby that accountability is is approved. Hence, making roads, making hospitals, making hotels, providing peace in the community.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lillian, for that wonderful presentation. Talking about revenue. As Masindi, definitely we benefit from Murchison revenue sharing. If you're crowned Miss Tourism BUNYORO today, me as a person, I'm a layman now, I have a challenge the way our revenue is distributed in community. It goes to groups, meaning the whole community does not benefit. Will you be in a position to advocate for the change on the way revenue that we get as Masindi is used in the district, so that the whole community that is surrounded by Murchison benefits from that revenue?
Thank you so much, the judge of today. Actually, that was my third point. I said allowing vulnerable people also access and have an ending on how to find out. Because I said it's not good people from, because whites come to view Murchison, they will not come and have an ending that, no, this Murchison, we have to do this, we have to remove these chimpanzees and put it here. Also the community, that's what the question is saying, the community well-being. So everyone should participate and have an end in this thing. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.